What is up, guys? In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Outgrow. So Outgrow is a cloud-based platform that allows businesses to create interactive online content, including surveys, quizzes, calculators, and more without needing coding skills. So first, let's set up our account. So just simply click on the free trial button here at the top right, and you will need to enter your work email. After that, you will be brought right here, so you could either sign in with your work email address or sign up with your work email address, or just simply use your Facebook account, Google account, or your LinkedIn account right here. So for me, I'm going to use my Google account. So once you've signed in with your Google account, it will just redirect you back right here and will put your email here on the box. And you will just simply need to do this captcha right here. So click on the button and do the captcha. And after that, you will be brought right here. So you will choose from these three options. So you could import data, you could generate with AI, or you could also start from scratch. So here I have chosen the AI content maker. And let's say I want to build a quiz. So there is already a prompt for this. So I'm just going to simply click on that. Want to build the quiz just like this and just wait for it to load. So here, as you can see, I also asked the AI if they have any suggestions. So it said that it can be a personality quiz, a knowledge quiz, or a fun quiz right here. So let's say I want a personality quiz. So I'm just going to type in, please make me a personality quiz. And I'm going to click on enter, then wait for it to load. And here, as you can see, it gave me this answer. So it has the quiz title, Discover Your Leadership Style. And here are the questions and answers when. So the first one is when facing a challenge, your first instinct is to do this and stuff. So you could add another prompt. So let's say you want to remove the question number 3. You just simply need to type in remove the question number 3 and it's all good. But for me, I'm going to leave it at this and I'm just going to say it is all good. It is all good. And now it asks me if I am doing this content on behalf of a company. So you could say yes if you want, but for me, I'm going to go with no. And here it says that no worries, let's move on to the next step. Based on the quiz data, I'm going to propose 5 symbols or concepts that effectively represent the topic of your personality quiz. So let's say I want the AI to choose for me. I'm going to type in choose for me, just like so, and click on enter again. And now, as you can see, it is now finalizing our quiz, and you will just simply need to wait until this is done. And now, as you can see, it is now our quiz has been made. And let's check out the preview first right here by clicking on the link, and I'll open it in a new tab. And let's see. So discover your leadership style. Take this personality quiz to find out your leadership style and uncover which qualities you naturally gravitate towards as a leader. So I'm going to click on start quiz and let's try to go with the quiz right here. So when facing a challenge, so I'm just going to simply click on random stuff. So let's see if it actually works. And now, as you can see, it is done. It said that I am the analytical leader. So I focus on data and thorough analysis to guide decisions, ensuring that every step is calculated. If I click on see recommendations right here, it will just bring me back to the dashboard. And I could also retake the quiz if I want. But if you want to edit out stuff that you don't like here on the form that was created or on the quiz that was created, just simply go back here on the AI content maker and click on the link right here, which says edit live on Outgrow's builder. So I'm just going to simply open this link in a new tab. And now, as you can see, we are now here on the build section of our quiz. And here is where we can edit out our quiz. So first off, if you want to edit out the welcome screen. So we're currently on the welcome screen. So let's say you want to edit out this, discover your leadership style. I'm going to click on it and this will pop up on the left side, which is where we can actually edit out the parts. So this is the title. So let's say I want to change it to find out your leadership style, just like that. And as you can see, you can check out the live preview here on the right side. It will automatically change once you've changed something here on the edit panel here on the left side, which is actually convenient. And there's also a rephrase option here. If you can see, if I click on it, so they can generate a text for me. So discover your leadership approach, uncover your style of leadership. So let's say I want to do this one, uncover your style of leadership, and use selected. And as you can see, it will automatically change just like that. And I could also change this subheading if I want, but for me, I'm going to leave it at default. You could also change the text on the buttons right here. So the button text. You could also add some media if you want. If I click on the enable button right here or the turn on button, I can add some media and also some videos if I'd want to. So it's basically up to you. And I could also hide the welcome screen. So if you want that, you just simply need to click on that. To show welcome screen, just simply click on the eye icon. So it will basically show the welcome screen again. Now to move on to the next slide, you can either just simply click on next slide here at the top, just like that, or you could just simply navigate through the left panel right here on what part you want to edit. So let's say you want to edit out question number 2. So I'm going to click on question number 2 right here, and it will automatically bring me to question number 2. And if you want to change anything within question number 2, same goes with what I've shown on the welcome screen. So go to the left side right here. So here you could rephrase the question. You could change it to your liking. You could also add some images right here by clicking on the camera icon. You could also add some videos if you want to. You could change the colors right here. You could insert links. You could underline the text. You could make it italic, and you could also make it bold. And you could also add some description here at the bottom of the question. So let's say I'm just going to add random things. I'm going to add test. As you can see, it has been added on the description right there. And you could also add variables right here if you want, just like that. And you could also change or edit out the answer fields right here or the mappings right here, as you can see. And if you want to add the other as an option, you just simply need to click on the checkbox right here. So if somehow their answers are not on the given questions, or I mean the given answers, they can just simply click on other right there. And you could also change the layout of the answers. You could set it to vertical, grid view, or dynamic. If I go to grid view, it will look like this. And if I go to dynamic, it will look like that. Let's say I want just leave it to dynamic. And you could also mark a particular question as mandatory right here. So basically, the user will be required to answer this particular question so that they could move on to the next question. So if you mark it as mandatory, there will be an asterisk here at the end of the question, just like that. And now if you want to edit out the other questions, just simply need to click on back to right here and just simply pick out the questions that you want. So as for question 2, we can go with question 1 or question 3, and you could also go to the outcome screen if you want. You could edit this out also. You could add a subheading, add media, add button. You could also save a copy, show unique results URL, and show multiple outcomes. So it's up to you what you want to add on every page right here. You could also add like subscribe to social feeds. You could add your links, which can be seen here at the bottom. And now I'm just going to simply go back to the sitemap right here. So I'm going to go hover to back to and go back to sitemap to bring me right here. So let's say you want to remove a question that you don't like. You will just simply need to hover to that particular question and click on the 3 dot or hover to the 3 dot, and there will be an option to remove that particular question. And you could also actually duplicate a question if you want. If I click on duplicate, as you can see, it will load right here. And as you can see, there is the question that we've duplicated. And if you want to remove it, just hover to the 3 dots again and click on remove. Click on confirm. That's how you basically remove it. And now if you want to change the order of the questions, you will just simply need to click and hold on that question and just simply drag it to wherever you want. So let's say I want to change question 3 and order it to before question 1. So basically they'll swap positions. Question 3 will be question 1, just like that. And also here on the left side, you will see the lead gen section. You will see the overall design section where you could change the design. You could change the color of the background, the color of the questions, the color of the answers, and the components. You could add the like all text right here, the URL. You could also change the sizes of the logo, just like that. You could also add some media for the background and some videos, like a cover screen, and the fonts. You'd also change it if you want, and also the alignment. And here you could also edit out the settings. So show progress bar, you could turn that on or off. So you will see the 1 of 3. So if I turn it off, it will be gone. You could also change it to like this one, 33% completed, or like this one at the top. So there are a ton of stuff that you could pick from. So let's say I want to do this, and you could also change the button style just like this or that, but I'm going to stick with this button style. You could also change the button label and the submit form. And here are the other settings that you could check out, like add global countdown timer, add number of visitors, or randomize, like basically randomize the questions. And here on the three dotted line, you will see the payments, phone number verification, A to B testing, user persona, coupon codes, map user persona, and brand guide. Now, once you're done here, you could go to configure, where you could check out the general and SEO settings. So we have the general right here. We have the save progress if you want to save it. And you could also contact the sales right here for enterprise plans. But for I'm gonna go back first to show you the other sections. So here are the tracking events, the SEO, localization, user restrictions, reCAPTCHA settings, and also enable single attempts. You can also see here the email notification, so user notification and notification to self. You could also save results as PDF right here. And here are the integrations, where you could check out the apps that you could integrate. So there are a ton of apps that you could pick from right here. These are the native integrations. Here's Zapier. We also have webhooks and our incoming data and outgoing data. And here is our social integrations. And we could also embed on a web page. And we also have a promotion checklist, launch in an email, external scripts, custom style sheets, and also the social media launch links that we have right here. And now if you click on analyze, we can actually see the visitors, the unique visits, the starts, conversions, conversion rate, and engagements on the quiz that we made. So as you can see, you're here on the overview section, so we can get an overview of your visitors and conversions. So you could check it out right here, and you could also check out the top geographies. And here are the user details. So see detailed analytics and user responses. And next is you could also export data. So download the user response data. And here on the user funnels, you can get detailed metrics on user flows, the channel analytics, where you can get an overview of the traffic and conversions from different channels. And here on the compare section, you could compare results gathered on Outgrow. And here on the reports, you could configure and send custom PDF reports. And here on relate, so it's a beta feature, so you could find relationships between data gathered on Outgrow. And here on the archive section, you could download CSVs of archived data. And here on the performance section, you could see the overall performance, so your content piece can do better. You can see the engagement, the conversion, the share, the acquisition, and all of these stuff right here. And if you want to preview your quiz, there's actually a button right here at the top which says preview quiz. So if you click on that, it will bring you on a new tab to preview your quiz on a desktop. On a desktop version, you can also preview it on what it will look like on a tablet and on your mobile phone, just like that. Now, if you want to publish it, you will just simply need to click on publish here on the top right, then click on publish changes. And as you can see, it is set as publishing and it is now live. Now you could copy the quiz URL right here to your clipboard and share it to anyone that wants to answer your quiz. So let's say I'm going to paste it right here and check if the quiz actually works. So we are now here on our quiz. I'm going to click on start quiz. So I'm just going to answer some random stuff just like that. And as you can see, I'm now the intuitive leader. So trusting your instincts plays a key role in your leadership style, making swift decisions. And just another note, if you hover to publish, you could, of course, add a custom domain for your quiz, and you could also launch your content via QR code right here. You will just simply need to click on the download button right there. And for the domain, just simply click here. So it will bring you to the site. So now we'll move on to the plans and pricing. And do note that you could also do other products just like calculators right here. So what we did earlier were just quizzes. So you could also do calculators, polls, surveys, assessments, chatbots, forms, giveaway/contest, and recommendations. So for the plans and pricing, as you can see right here, we have the freelancer plan, the freelancer pro, essentials, and business. So for the first one, we have the $14 a month for the freelancer. For the pro, we have $25 a month. For the essentials, we have $95 a month. And for the business, it's $600 a month. So you can see all the features right here on every plan. And you can also change this to monthly if you want, from annual to monthly. But of course, if you go to annual, you can save up to 44% off. And there are also custom plans that you could check out. So I'm going to click on custom plans, and there are these custom plans right here that you could do. And if you have any questions, just scroll down and you will see the frequently asked questions and you might find your answer right there. And that's basically it for this video, guys. I hope you have found this video helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to comment it down below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who might also find this video helpful. That's basically it, guys. I will see you on the next one.